Okay, so today I want to show you how to turn something like this into something like this, all using a tool by Google called Notebook LM. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to notebooklm.google.com and it will load up any existing notebooks that you've created, or you can start a new notebook. And that's how it works. You'll have a notebook of the sources that you want to study about or the topics that you want to study. And within those notebooks, you can have up to 300 different types of sources. Those sources can be PDF documents, they can be websites, they can be links to YouTube videos, everything that you can possibly imagine. And so what I wanted to do was to help Roland study for his seventh grade midterm. So we created a notebook called Roland's Notebook. And in that notebook, I uploaded all of the study guides that the school had for them to study for their midterms. And so for this example, we're going to be focusing on his European study guide that we uploaded. And so once you upload it, it processes it, and then you can interact with it in a way that makes it so much more exciting than just reading text. So once you upload it, you can create flashcards over here. You have a studio. You can create a slide deck or quizzes or a video overview, that's probably one of my favorite parts. So let's look at some of the things that it created for us. So this is the infographic that I created. Again, actually it created it. I just clicked on it and it says Europe at a glance. And it did all of this automatically without any prompting. I could have gone in it and made it, more detail, whatever, but it gives you an overview of the material from that PDF that we uploaded. Understanding the United Kingdom, the European Union, 45 countries and 50 languages. So again, if I'm a visual learner or your child is a visual learner, how much more helpful is this than, getting them to study uh, just words on a piece of paper? All right, so you can see how it took the material, and this is about a little under 6-minute video uh, covering the material that was going to be on the midterm. So I just thought, that's pretty amazing. So we've created a slide deck, we've created a video, but now I want to show you how the podcast version of it works. So it's an audio overview. Okay, so they've created a deep dive, and it is an interactive podcast. And what I mean by that is you can actually ask them, being, the podcasters, different questions. So again, I'm just going to let it play and you can see what I'm talking about.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we have a very specific mission. We're taking your entire study guide on Europe for that midterm you've got coming up,
Mm,
and we are going to turn it into knowledge that actually sticks.
right. No more drowning in flashcards.
Exactly. Our goal is to nail down the facts, cut through the confusion, especially, the whole UK mess.
All right. So they'll go on and discuss this, but I'm going to start it back and then I'm going to ask it a question, or it's like I'm calling into the show. So listen to this.
And make sure you walk into that test.
Oh, our listeners got something to share. Let's hear it.
Yeah. So I've got this test tomorrow and I really need to know what I should focus on. In your opinion, what is the hardest topic or the most confusing?
That is a fantastic question.
Oh, we love that you asked that.
Because honestly, the hardest topic is also the one that's the most high yield for the test.
We can definitely prioritize this for you.
Okay, let's unpack this. Based on your study guide, the most confusing part that trips up almost everyone,
Is the vocabulary around the British Isles?
the distinction between England, Great.
So there you go. I mean, just really an incredible way to use what would be boring information for a kid that doesn't like to read very much, but is also a very visual learner. So I hope that this video is helpful. I am by no means a podcaster, but I have had people ask, what are some tools that I can use to help my kid do better in school, specifically related to AI? And I think this free service by Google called Notebook LM is absolutely one of the best things that's come around in a long time to help your child study. So I hope that you found this video helpful, and hopefully I'll make some more in the future showing you some other things that I use AI for to help my kids in school.